ngihambise ngakahlophe ngiqhamuke esikhothi ngina 14 ngizokhuluma ngekusasa lami. Ekhuleni kwami ngifuna ukuqeda isikole ngihambe ngifundele ukuba isotsha ngenze yonke into engiyifisayo kule program ngifundise ukuthi ikusasa lami liza ngaphambili kunako konke. Ngifundile ngako konke la ukuthi umuntu oyiphatha kanjani umuntu omusha.
As someone who has worked on the ground with young people and actually delivered sessions on comprehensive sexuality education, it has helped a lot of young people understand their rights and also be able to talk about sexual reproductive health and rights and also tackle their social issues, because you find that sexuality education is something that is taboo. You don't find spaces where young people actually converse about such issues, especially when it comes to talking with their parents or trying to address the issues with their teachers. There is that age gap between them. So as a young person who has actually delivered these sessions, it was more informative and it was more fun because young people could relate to my experiences, and I could also be able to prompt them to ask questions and also understand comprehensive sexuality education. So it has helped a lot. Young people are more aware of their rights. They are more aware of diseases. They are more aware of the things that are happening within their own social spaces.
Comprehensive sexuality education, or also known as knowledge, it's really making huge changes. Why am I saying this? It's like looking also at the way most of us grew up, not being able to talk to parents about certain things like sexual intercourse, like getting your period, like when you start having your first, word dreams as boys call it, you can't really talk to your parents. So talking about it in the classroom, it really creates that hype, that safe space, because you're also talking to your peers, and your peers, they really make it a bit simpler, a bit easier, a bit comfortable, because you're talking about the same issue that it's really affecting you. So I think it's really making an impact, and only if the teachers were also sensitized and told not what to say, but then how to behave, because they're not really robots. Kids are not robots. You cannot tell them what to say or how to behave. It's about channeling them. We have this intensive energy that's really out of this world. It's about channeling it and putting it in a correct lane.
I'm in grade 7A. Ngifundela ukuba engineer. La ekhaya ngifundiswe ukuthi osisi bami nomama ngibaphathe kahle, ngingahambi ngiqinisa isandla noma kuba. Ekhaya ngifundisiwe ukuthi ngihloniphe, ngibaphathe kahle osisi bami, futhi ngihloniphe wonke umuntu omncane omdala, ngimphathe ezusisi wami.
One way we could improve UNFPA programs is through mutual accountability. What I mean is we'll have all these different programs and in these different areas involving the small groups, but then you'll find that only one side of the people involved is being held accountable. I feel like if the youth and the adult leaders were both held accountable, both would see the need to make improvements to whatever that they were doing.
I think it can be improved firstly by joining and working with small movements. Why am I saying working with small movements? Because those small movements are actually the dots that connect to the entire map, and they end up creating a massive noise that we really need. So what they can do is that invest in small movements, invest also in other regional platforms. For instance, your Afrians, your Bambungoms. So we have so many initiatives that are also supported by United Nations Fund on Population and Development. So if they can do that, investing in small movements, then everything will be pashash.
Ngiyabonga.